Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at KTALnews.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Morses, and this is your Thursday morning forecast update. Just been a cloudy and rainy week so far. A lot of areas in the ArkLaTex picking up a good 3 to 5 inches of rain over the past 2 days here. So we've made it to Thursday, and actually maybe the first time this week that many of us see the sun out, and we'll likely see those partly cloudy conditions today. But behind yesterday's cold front, it will be a breezy and chilly day, expecting highs in the 40s. Mild weather tomorrow. Our attention kind of shifts to the weekend. We do have the expectation of seeing some strong to severe storms on Saturday, including all severe weather hazards. So we'll get to that in just a moment. And then following that Saturday cold front will be kind of chilly and breezy on Sunday. I think today and Sunday will be a lot alike with those breezy conditions and temperatures in the 40s. So again, the cold front over into Georgia and the Carolinas this morning, bringing that line of severe storms up and down the East Coast. We'll be drying out today with high pressure moving in. You can still see a few scattered clouds out there, so we will be running partly and maybe at times mostly cloudy today, but there should be some sun out there to eventually warm these temperatures. Now, bitter cold in a lot of areas this morning. We're in the 20s and 30s, but the north breeze coming through at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. So there's actually quite a wind chill factor to the temperatures. Feels like it's about 15 degrees in Idabel, low 20s for Texarkana, and 20s for Shreveport as well. And you can expect that through about 9 or 10 a.m. this morning. And then highs this afternoon will wind up in the mid to upper 40s, but with that wind chill factor, I think it will actually feel like it's about 42 to 44 degrees as far as the high temperatures today in Shreveport. So let me give you a look at the lows. Tonight we'll have another freeze, especially north of Interstate 20, but more mild weather building in for us on Friday as our next storm system, the one that's coming in on Saturday, will be on approach here. And as it approaches us, it will see a warm front move across the region here, and that will prime us for the severe weather threat on Saturday as that cold front brings all the wind shear and the energy for those storms to develop, likely by late Saturday morning. So we have the level 2, level 3 outlook here. So wind, hail, tornadoes all going to be possible for us on Saturday. Timing still a bit uncertain, but we know the storms will probably start popping here maybe by the late morning or early afternoon. The clouds will kind of take over tomorrow, and again with that warm front coming through Friday night, we do have at least a slight chance of rain in the forecast on Friday, and then you'll see the cold front begin to push in on Saturday. So the storms may start to ramp up by late Saturday morning here, and then that line of severe weather will likely sweep through the ArkLaTex pretty quickly Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. Can't rule out maybe some rain lingering into Saturday night, but everybody needs to stay weather aware given that decent chance that we could see a few tornadoes as well. And the system moving fast enough here that right now it doesn't look like we'll see any excessive rain like we saw this week, but again, if the system begins to slow down somewhat, we'll likely see some higher totals. But right now, again, our in-house model is showing maybe a few locations picking up an inch of rain, which shouldn't hurt us, but if we see the amounts higher than that, obviously coming off the heavy rain that we saw this week, we could see maybe some isolated flooding risk there. No severe weather threat for us on Sunday, as we'll dry out pretty quickly again Saturday night into Sunday morning. Sunday just kind of breezy and cold, just like today will be, and then a little warm up early next week, but then we'll shift our attention to Wednesday, Tuesday night into Wednesday. We have another cold front that's coming in. This one looks to pack a lot of cold air with it, so not out of the question right now, calling for some rain, but not out of the question sometime late Tuesday or Wednesday we could actually see maybe some winter weather, be it sleet, maybe even some snow mixed in. So a lot to watch for next week, but again, our short-term focus will be on that severe weather potential on Saturday, so make sure you keep up with the forecast in the upcoming days.